guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make a wood riser using some stuff that I got from the Dollar Tree. But first, let's look back and think about how we did this particular tree last week. And this tree will be really cute when it goes on the riser. So I will show you that in just a second. But first of all, what you're going to need to do is go to your local dollar store and buy these wood risers. $1.25. Some of them are a little scruffed, so you may have to use some sandpaper on it. But I promise you it'll be worth it. This pack of beads at 24 pieces for $1.25 you can't beat. I also bought this at the Dollar Tree because it's great when you are working with paint to have something to put paint in. I used a sponge brush like this to paint with. Just any type of paint you want. I'm using the pink and the white. I went ahead and painted everything because it's going to take a little bit more time to paint. Of course, your handy dandy glue gun. That's very important. And let's see what else we need. Okay, and secret weapon of all time. This is our secret weapon. The secret weapon is going to be, and I put it somewhere and now I don't know. Oh, there it is. A plastic bag. A plastic baggie that you're going to put some paint in because you're going to paint the wooden beads white. You're going to paint them white. So, and that's actually very easy to do. So the first thing I did was I kind of like the natural feel of the wood. So I did not sand anything down, but I applied several coats of paint on this. I took off the stickers, just applied one coat of paint on the back of the heart because you're really not going to see it. This one you will see more than you will this one. I used the one that had more roughed up scrub rough surface to put use for my bottom riser. Then I took my beads and poured some paint into the plastic bag and just put my beads in the plastic bag and just rolled around with them. And then I took a little skewer, a wooden skewer, and I don't have it with me. And I just pulled the beads out and set them out on a piece of paper to dry. Now, you can use whatever kind of paint you want, but I used the acrylic paint. I used a mauve pale color and then a white color for the beads. You can use any kind of paint you like. I kind of wanted to have a little bit of contrast since it is Valentine's Day. I wanted the paint to be to be a little bit pretty, but not so much that it's all red and all in your face so you can't use it another time. Also a container so that when you're working with your beads or when your beads are dry, you have them all in one place. As you notice, this comes in a pack, so you need a container to contain all your beads. So write this right here, $1.25, $2.50, $3.75, right there. That's all you really need, plus paint and paintbrush and everything. So this is what I'm going to show you what we're going to do. I'm going to take my paintbrush that's already dried because, like I said, I went ahead and pre-painted this. This particular heart right here, I used maybe 4 or 5 coats on it because I wanted it to be a little bit darker. But this one, I only used 2 coats, and I used a couple of coats on the back and then go around the sides. If you don't like the rough edges, you can always go back and sand them before you work on them. Then what I did was, as you see, my beads are all done. I'm putting them in this container right here because they're easier to keep a hold of. There was one that missed the painting, so I'm just going to put it back in here so I know where it's at. Don't worry I bought this jar at the Dollar Tree as well, but don't worry if you use it, that you don't think you're going to use it again, because you will, because we'll do a craft later on with that. So what you're going to do, first of all, is take the piece of wood that is a little bit roughed up. So you're going to set this one aside because that's your top piece. Then you're going to come and you're going to take your hot glue gun. Always have extra handy dandy glue sticks with you. So I have my glue sticks that I don't think I'm going to need this many, but I have like 4 or 5 stuck out. You know, I always keep mine in a mason jar. And you're just going to come back and you're just going to apply a little bit of glue on the beads. Just basically just make them so that they're pretty. You're just going to apply some glue on the beads. And I almost put that one on upside down after I'd already applied the glue on the top part. Or if you want, you can run glue or just put dots of glue on there. It's up to you how you do it. If you don't want your fingers to get burned, It doesn't matter how much glue you put on, but I promise you it'll be worth it once you see the finished product. And the reason why I brought the tree out was because I'm going to show you the finished product with the tree on it. As you saw, I did a run of glue that time. And what you're just doing is you're just putting the beads on. So you're making a divider between the two parts. This is a really quick and easy craft that is affordable. It's really something that's great for your decor, for your house. And I did the whole pack of beads, or almost the whole pack, because you saw that one escaped. But it doesn't, you can kind of figure out how many you need and count out from the project you're working on. You can use this on any type of wood. You can create this. I've seen it done on circles. I've seen it done on, what's the word I'm looking for? Squares. So you can do any type of wood. I just used my whole pack because I didn't know how many I was going to need. And I don't know if I'm going to have enough. I may end up having to just do the bottom part. But you're just going to continue, and you're just going to build like a little ridge on it. You're just outlining the heart. And I will have enough. I will have just enough. So it's just enough to do this project. Now, if you see, that one just fell off. So I'm going to have to squeeze this one in. You might have to get smaller beads. I'm going to have to put some glue on this one. But you may have to get some smaller beads for this project. But I just used what the dollar store had on hand. And hopefully this one will stick in here. It'll be kind of sticky. I'm going to go back and attach a little bit more glue to that one that I put in. Okay, if you notice, I have a lot of these strands right here. I do have an air, I don't know what it's called, but I do have something that will heat up the hot and get stickers and stuff off. But this is what you're going to come up with. It's going to look like this. So you're thinking, okay, well, that looks kind of messy, but don't worry, we have another section to do. You're going to take and you're going to put the little heart. You're going to make it like a little sandwich. So what you're going to do, like I said, just the only reason why I painted this side was because I didn't know how much was going to show. So I wanted to make sure that we had this because I didn't know how much was going to show on it. That, oh, I need some more glue to push down. I'm going to use a smaller stick. Did you know hot glue comes in different sizes and different colors? There's actually a metallic one. I have some metallic ones that I have, which are really cool. So what you're going to do, like I said, is just run across the top of them. And you can actually use crazy glue, hot glue, whatever kind of adhesive you want to use for this. But I have hot glue, and you're just going to stick it on top. So you're making a heart sandwich. You can also use a hairdryer to get some of these extras off. I'm telling you guys, this is so cute. This is such a cute project to do. I absolutely love it. And then you're going to take the 4 little heart ones that you have left. And you're going to kind of, first of all, I would kind of play with them before I put them on. And that's my dog's hair right there. So excuse that if you said a little piece of hair. Her hair is everywhere. And I didn't notice it until I was painting it. So you're going to put the risers on like that. So it's like it stands up. So you're just going to put a little bit of glue. A little bit of glue. You can actually do the bottom piece with just a regular, with the clear ones if you run out of the painted ones. With just the plain wooden. Or Dollar Tree does have these really cool black beads already painted. So I'm going to let it dry a minute. You can also put a clamp on it. But you see, it looks like teeth, doesn't it? It looks a little bit like teeth. Now, I'm going to let it off in just a second. I'm going to go here to do something. But as you can see, we are doing a lot of different things right now with this. Now, I'm going to show you something. This is really, really cool. We have it. It's sitting up. It's really cool. You see it? It's sitting up. Now, I'm going to remove this for a minute. And as you can see, my camera and my phone are in the way. But I'm going to add this back to the stage. And I'm going to see if you guys can see what I'm doing right now. I'm going to move this down a little bit. And I'm going to go back and add my extra camera so that you guys can see it. I'm going to add it in. I'm going to solo out. Nope. Solo layout for this one. And I'm going to move it so that you can see it sitting on the tree sitting on the heart. I like the fact that it's got the wood here and it's just sitting, and it's just a pretty little thing. You can give this to your Valentine for Valentine's Day. You can put it, like if you're planning on proposing Valentine's Day, guys, you can put a pretty ring box on top and hand it this way. And that way you always have a memento of proposing. Girls as well, if you're proposing to your girlfriends. I mean, there's equal opportunity here. If you don't like the way it looks here, you can always go back and add an extra coat of paint. But I'm telling you, the plastic bag is your best friend because it is like 100% what you need to do. And I hope you really, guys, I hope you really enjoyed this craft because I really think this is great. This right here, like I said, you can put a ring on it if you're planning on proposing Valentine's Day. You can put someone else's stuff on it. You can put anything you want on it and just have it where it's just really great to have. You can put the tree on it and say, here, I made this for you for Valentine's Day. Great craft for kids to give to grandparents because, you know, grandparents always have something that the kids have hanging around. And so that they've made. And with that, guys, I hope you enjoyed this craft. We made this craft in less than 15 minutes. The hardest part would be painting. And I went ahead and did all that. So I didn't have to wait for the paint to dry. But like I said, it is 2 wooden hearts from the Dollar Tree, which is $1.25, and a pack of beads from the Dollar Tree. And you've got a really cute heart riser. You can paint it. You can paint it any way you like. You can paint the beads as much as you like. A plastic bag to paint the beads. Put the paint inside and paint it. You can use any kind of paint. I used a pale mauve and a white here, but you can use any kind you like. And also, to you guys, I just love the fact that you can easily use these paints over again. I also use this right here as my paint to pour the paint in instead of having it, like I used to use a paper plate, but I tend to find out that the paper plate would soak it up. I painted it with a sponge round brush and I used my hot glue gun. That is all I did. Super quick, super easy craft that you can make that can go with the heart Valentine tree that we made last week. So I hope you enjoy it. And until next time, have a blessed day and we'll see what you can do crafting. Until next time. Bye.